It was a crisp autumn afternoon in Chicago, and the city buzzed with excitement. Barack Obama, the former president and best-selling author, was hosting a book signing at a cozy independent bookstore in the heart of the city. Fans of all ages lined up around the block, clutching copies of his latest memoir, eager to meet the man who had inspired so many. Inside the store, Obama sat at a table, greeting each person with his trademark warmth and charm. He took the time to chat, sign books, and even snap a few selfies. As the line moved forward, a young man in his early 20s approached the table. He was holding a worn notebook and a self-published book with a simple cover. His name was Jake Thompson, and he was visibly nervous. When it was his turn, he handed his book to Obama. "Mr. Obama, I wrote this," he said, his voice trembling slightly. "I know it's not much, but I've always dreamed of being a writer like you." Obama took the book and examined it carefully. The title, Echoes of Tomorrow, was handwritten, and the pages were neatly bound. "You wrote this?" Obama asked, impressed. Jake nodded. "Yes, sir. It's a collection of short stories about growing up in Chicago. I've been working on it for years, but I don't know how to get it out there." Obama flipped through the pages, skimming a few lines. The writing was raw but powerful, filled with emotion and vivid imagery. "This is really good, Jake," Obama said, looking up. "You've got talent, but talent alone isn't enough. It takes hard work, discipline, and the right opportunities. Have you tried reaching out to publishers?" Jake sighed. "I've sent it to a few places, but no one's responded. I don't have any connections in the industry, and I can't afford an agent." Obama leaned back in his chair, thinking for a moment. Then he smiled. "Tell you what, I'll introduce you to a publisher I know, and if you're willing, I'd be happy to mentor you. But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll give it everything you've got. Deal?" Jake's eyes widened in disbelief. "Deal. Thank you, Mr. Obama. This means the world to me." Over the next few months, Obama kept his word. He connected Jake with a reputable publisher and spent hours mentoring him, offering advice on writing, editing, and navigating the publishing world. Jake worked tirelessly, revising his manuscript and learning everything he could. He spent late nights rewriting chapters, early mornings researching the industry, and weekends attending writing workshops. It wasn't easy, but Jake was determined to make the most of the opportunity. Finally, the day came when Jake's book was published. The launch party was held at the same bookstore where he had first met Obama. The room was filled with friends, family, and literary enthusiasts. Jake stood at the podium holding a copy of his book and looked out at the crowd. "This is a dream come true," he said, his voice shaking with emotion. "But it wouldn't have been possible without the support of someone who believed in me when no one else did." "Obama, thank you for giving me a chance." Obama, who was sitting in the front row, stood up and applauded. After the event, he pulled Jake aside. "You did the hard work, Jake. I just opened a door. Now it's up to you to walk through it and make the most of it. Keep writing, keep dreaming, and don't ever give up." Jake nodded, tears in his eyes. "I won't, sir. I promise." Years later, Jake became a successful author, known for his poignant storytelling and unique voice. He never forgot the day Obama changed his life, and he made it his mission to pay it forward. He started a mentorship program for aspiring writers from underserved communities, ensuring that others would have the same opportunities he had been given.